Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Keith and welcome to a very special edition of My View from the 40. I wanted to take a moment to say thanks to a group of people who definitely deserve it, and that is the cheer teams of the CFL. I've been a lifelong fan of this league since I was a little boy with a big old afro, and I love so many aspects of this league. I love the fans, well, most of them, the players, the coaches. I can even give a shout out to the commentators and the referees, because if you're a CFL fan, chances are Andre Proulx is driving you crazy, but if you know who Andre Proulx is, that proves that you love this league. And one of the aspects of this league that I absolutely love are our cheerleaders. And I'm not exclusively talking about the Ottawa Red Black cheerleaders because I wear this R proudly on my chest, but I'm talking about all the cheer teams across the league. Now, we're in the year 2017 and we still have these outdated ideas. Ideas such as cheerleaders aren't very smart or what they do is easy. Well, in terms of the intelligence piece, I've come across cheerleaders from across the league and I've yet to meet one that's not intelligent. I've met cheerleaders who've gone on to pursue careers as doctors, as lawyers, as engineers, in the military, in government, and a wide array of other things. Whether they're in school or in the workforce, they make it work. And one of the things that impresses me is that with their demanding schedule, with their team commitments, and their demanding schedule of their personal lives, in a world where everybody likes to talk about how busy they are, these are people that understand how to manage their time effectively to get it all done. So kudos to them. Now, people will say, oh, what they do on the field isn't easy. That's laughable. That's like going up to somebody who just performed in Cirque du Soleil and saying, I could do that. Could you? Probably not. What I'll say is that these are extremely talented athletes. The term "don't try this at home" clearly applies. In the time that I've seen cheerleading and started to understand it more, I've learned phrases like toe touches and ball prongs and stunters and thirds and bases and flyers. One of the things I can tell you is the moves that they do are phenomenal. They aren't moves that I could necessarily do, or most of the people that I know could do them. It takes years upon years of training. It looks easy because they make it look easy because they've been practicing so hard. Now, it would be so easy for me to say, oh, when they go on the field, they're doing what they do best. But I don't think they are. I think they're doing one of the things that they do best, but I think the thing that they do best is the things that we take for granted, that we might not see. The wonderful time that they spend in our community and all the different community events that they're doing. Whether it's after school or anti-bullying programs, visiting sick kids in the hospital, showing up at different events across the community to help improve that community. Those are the things that really blow me away. And one of the other things that they do that blows me away is the impact that they have on our fan base, especially our younger fan base. There is nothing like seeing a little kid's eyes come to life when they see a cheerleader walk by or when that cheerleader interacts with them, whether they're crouching down and helping them work on a new move or just even letting them hold on to their pom-poms. That little boy who wants to try it but is a little shy, and then he's basically, taken by the hand and shown how to do different things. That just absolutely touches my heart because I was that little kid. I remember being shy. Yes, there was a time when I was extremely shy. And I remember going to my first CFL event and seeing players and cheerleaders, and the kindness that those groups of people showed to me touched me, and it just left such a fantastic impression. So to all the cheer teams of the CFL, whether you cheer for the BC Lions, Edmonton Eskimos, Calgary Stampeders, Saskatchewan Roughriders, Winnipeg Blue Bombers, Toronto Argonauts, Montreal Alouettes, Hamilton Tiger Cats, and our beloved home team Red Blacks, thank you from the bottom of my heart for everything that you do. Never, ever question whether what you are doing is important, because I assure you it is. You might not know the effect that you're making on that kid's life at the time or that fan's life at the time, but believe me, it's there. For those of you who don't appreciate the cheerleading teams, I say look closer. I say get out and get to know them and understand some of the different things that they've gone through to get to where they are, because it just blows me away. If you see them this week at Grey Cup events, go over, say hi, and make sure you buy a calendar. This is how this is their primary fundraising to come to Grey Cup, and I think it's amazing. So much respect for them. I look forward to the day that our commissioner will say the commissioner award goes to the cheer teams of the CFL. And I say that because, listen, this is an award that celebrates, I think, the best of our league. And one of the best things about our league are our cheer team. So I definitely hope that day comes. But until then, just know, from a lifelong fan myself, I have nothing but respect for each and every one of you, from the coaches, the directors, and all of the athletes that make up these cheer teams. Thank you so much, and I look forward to seeing you all during Grey Cup week. As always, feel free to reach out to me on Twitter at CFL_fan, Facebook.com/WhittyWhittier, and WhittyWhittier.com. Thank you for taking the time to check this out. My name is Keith, and that's my view from the 40.